What's going on? Dynamike Wolf.
Blaze HD.
And we'd like to welcome y'all to another ConsoleMe review. And what are we talking about today, man?
We'll be talking about River City Girls.
River City Girls from Way Forward and Art System Works.
Yep.
I have been waiting on this forever. I've been waiting on this. Like I've been waiting and yearning for this to drop ever since I heard the news that was dropped for it. I was excited for it, and I might have been annoying to Way Forward because I did tweet them out because I thought the game was going to release that night, and it didn't. And then they retweeted back at us and told us like, "Hey, no, we're releasing it tomorrow. We're releasing it tomorrow morning." And I'm like, "Don't worry, it's going to be out." And I was like. So
yeah, when I saw that tweet, I was like, "What they talking about? What's going on?" Then I finally saw what you had sent. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. I enjoyed a lot about this game. The fact that they paid homage to the original River City Ransom game was very, very fulfilling for me.
What was exciting for me is, of course, I'm a big fan of the Scott Pilgrim. So that gave me a feel of the Scott Pilgrim game, and I've been wanting since we can't play that one anymore. So now we got something similar.
Yeah, that's disappointed that when Scott Pilgrim got delisted, but we got Art Systems and Way Forward to the rescue with the River City Girls game, and man, did it deliver!
Yeah, so what did you like about it?
Oh man, Aaron, what did I didn't like about it? God, like. From the old school feel for it, from the music, from the combat, and definitely before I get more deeper into that, shout out to Megan McDuffie and NateWantToBattle, and definitely Christina Yee too, and all the voice actors that did voice work over this game, because the voice acting was great. Yeah. It literally was like playing an episode of River City Girls. It was almost like you playing an episode on when they had the manga and the anime scenes. They was real well done. The artwork, everything else was done. The gameplay is pretty solid. It's pretty simple. Anybody could pick up and play it. It was definitely a great experience.
Yeah. One thing that the only thing I can think about that and it's not a deal breaker for me, but it was disappointing, was no online multiplayer.
I have to agree with you on that. Like before, in this day and age, I understand that couch co-op was the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, it was the thing that we all loved, that we cherished back in the day, and all of us used to go over each other's house and play the games in couch co-op. But right now, you know, times have changed, and the online, yeah, it was disappointing. It was disappointing, but at the same time, we had that same issue with Scott Pilgrim versus the World when it dropped, and then later on they released the online component for it. So hopefully it will be the case for here. I'm praying and hopefully it will be the case for here. That Way Forward go ahead and they release an online co-op mode to it, along with 2 other modes that they released with it. So that's probably my only gripe that I have about the game. Like the combat is great, the music is great, the story. I said the story is good. The ending kind of threw me off. The ending threw me off, and then when you break all the statues throughout the game, like the collectibles, if you break all 25 statues and you fight the real boss, then it's really going to blow your mind on the ending. So those things are pretty cool. On the fact that the way the stage design and the level design was, it felt like it was pretty much an open world. In a way, you just had certain areas that you couldn't go through until you completed the objective. The areas wasn't too long. The areas wasn't too long. It was pretty good. They had some very challenging enemies, and definitely the boss fights. And you heard the sync pop music throughout the whole stage, throughout the different stages, which was really cool. And then when it got to the boss fight, it switches over to the chip bit, to the real cool chip bit tunes that we all know and love, that we fell in love with from back in the day. So it's really cool. I recommend anybody who hasn't checked out the soundtrack yet, check it out on Spotify.
Definitely check out the soundtrack.
Definitely check out the soundtrack. The soundtrack was done very well. I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really just about it.
So what do you think about the replay value?
Replay value was very high on this game. I mean, you was able to go through the game. You was able to go through the game with no problem. The level cap is level 30. So that was really cool, which was the same with Scott Pilgrim. The level cap was 30. The cool part that I did love that Scott Pilgrim didn't do is the fact that when you leveled up one character that you focus on, the rest of the characters level up throughout the whole game. So if you play a game, you beat it, New Game Plus, which I was really impressed that they had that right off the bat, because New Game Plus, usually when they bring out games like that, New Game Plus comes available later on, and it has to be like an update or something like that. They included New Game Plus right off the bat. You start off New Game Plus, and you level up the characters, and they level up along with you, which makes the game a lot easier to go. Well, I won't say a lot easier to go through, but you know, it makes it more fun to go through, because each characters that they have, they're all unique and fun to play with. Because after you beat the game the first time, you unlock the board friends, Ricky and Kunio, and they're really fun to play with all their various different play styles.
Yes, each character definitely has their own different play style and different feel, so it doesn't feel like you're playing the same person with, you know, different skin on it. You know,
definitely. I love the fact that. Because Kyoko was the first character that I played with. The fact that they had a dab as a move was cool.
Yeah.
The funny fact that they had the dab as a move. Ricky had the 1-inch punch, which was pretty cool.
Then you got the sweet chin music.
Oh man, Kunio had sweet chin music with the pink.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
It was really cool. That was a funny sound effect. Masako with the stunner. That was, I was blown. My mind was blown when I saw her. Now I was expecting somewhat just a regular stunner, but they gave her the full blown stunner with the kick and everything.
That's funny.
I was blown. I was like, what?
So you'll definitely love to want to go through and play with each character.
Most definitely, y'all. It's definitely fun to go through, play with each character. It's definitely worth it going through the characters and all of those things. And yeah, so the overall score, what I'll give this, like, I want to give it a 10. I really do. And the thing about it, it would be a 10 if it wasn't for those 3 things that wasn't on there. And I'll even run this back if they eventually add those 3 things.
Yeah, we can definitely update the review. So.
But for right now, and this is just us, I'll definitely give it a 9.
And for me, I would definitely, like I said, everything that the game does, it does it well. It's just the things that it doesn't do that caused the rating of not having a perfect 10. And for me, personally, it was the multiplayer, the online multiplayer, that is. So I would give it a 9 too, because everything that the game does, it does it well. Yeah,
like outside of that 9, like with that 9, if they go back, if Way Forward and the team go back and they include speedrun mode, boss rush mode, with the co-op, with the 2-player co-op online, that would be great. Or hell, do us a solid and put 4-player co-op on there, since basically we unlock 4 players. Yep. You can do that too, so that would be great. But that's probably asking for too much. So let me stick to my normal 2-player co-op.
I'm asking for something else. We have some special characters in there that we love from back in the day, classic characters. Billy and Jimmy Lee.
Oh yeah, Double Dragon. The fact that they had Double Dragons in there was really cool.
So I'm gonna ask for them. I would love to see them as some unlockable players that you can go through, and that would definitely add to that classic old school couch co-op feel.
Oh yeah. So yes, a lot of people real fans will probably know, but a lot of people don't know that River City and Double Dragon, they exist in the same universe. So it was really cool to see the Double Dragons there and running the dojos, and it was really cool to see
like
that.
the older guys running the dojo.
Yeah, so it was really cool to see that, along with all the unique story characters. Just everything about this game was fun and great, and I really enjoyed it. And the fact that it paid homage to the River City Ransom was definitely great. So yeah, outside of those things, that's really it, man. Like the 9.0, that's the review. Yep. And that's the one we agreed. That's the one. Well, that's the one that we both agreed to, just at this time, just this time. But anything else, man, we got coming up?
No, we have to, and excuse us for people that have been following us. We have been kind of not necessarily slacking, but we're working on getting stricter schedules and everything, in place for us to continue to do, everything we've been doing. So just bear with us. We're getting everything, we actually going to meet and get everything together the way it needs to be. So
most definitely, we definitely got a lot of stuff planned, especially for October. So look forward to our October streams, when it's going to be straight horror month. Like everything that we're going to be streaming in October is straight going to be horror based games. So definitely look forward to that.
Yep.
And once we get everything in place, the streaming schedule and everything, we'll let you guys know. We'll do the absolute best that we can to stay up on the up and up on our reviews, on basically on all the content that we're being done.
Yeah.
So we'd like to thank everyone for your support, your love, consideration, all of those things.
Everybody that's been attending our streams and getting these prizes, everything.
Yeah, man. So we'd like to definitely thank. There's more to come, so definitely look forward to it. And on that note, that concludes the review.
Yep. So this is Blaze HD.
This is Dynamite Wolf.
And this has been
a ConsoleMe review. And on that note, I would definitely like to end off. Yeah. I'll definitely like to end off with a tribute to the game that got me this review. So, like I said before, check out the soundtrack. Show your support for Way Forward. Check out NateWantToBattle. Mega McDuff. Listen to the soundtrack. Check it out, please. And once again, we'd like to thank you. Check us out on social media at Console Media.
ENT, Console Media ENT. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. And on YouTube, ConsoleMe. ConsoleMe. Oh, and also we don't have them now, but after on our website, Console Media ENT, we'll be selling T-shirts, Console Media ENT, and you'll also be able to get your gamer tag. You'll also be able to get your gamer tag customized on the back of the shirt.
Right here, baby. Right here. So check us out when we get time. We'd like to thank y'all again. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll catch y'all next time. Going off.
Peace.